What up, guys? This is your boy Brian, and today I'm back with some anime for the first time on my YouTubes. The game you're seeing right now, if you're not hip to it, is called Under Night in Birth EXE Late. So pretty much, this game came out about, I think, a year ago in Japan, or it's been out for a while, I'm not sure, but I know it's they at least had it for a year. But we recently got it in the Japanese PSN store about 2 months ago, and I got it on day like 3 or something. And that first week I was just messing around with the game. I was like, yo, as soon as I saw Yuzuriha, I was like, I gotta get this game. She looks like Virgil, you know? I was like, yo, that sword, those full screen hitting normals, like, yo, that's pretty dope, you know? And I was playing it, I was doing the combos, I was like, you know, this is pretty easy, you know? I don't really have a problem with it. She kind of requires execution, but it's not as much as I thought it was. But it's still pretty frustrating, but I mean it's enough to be like, yo, I need to work for my combos. This is fun, you know? And then I started playing the game, like I went to ranked, and I was like, what the hell is this shit? This is like stupid. It's so weird because of the game mechanics in the game. That's what really makes this game a lot more different than anything else. Other than the fact that it's anime, obviously, compared to like Street Fighter or Marvel, but I mean, it's a whole nother take, dude. It's not like your average fighting game. So right off the bat, the first thing I should mention is that if you see in the middle, there's a little bar or guard system is what it's called, right? So the way that works, every 17 seconds, if you see the timer, it's ticking, somebody gets rewarded with Vorpal. Now the way that works is you guys will duke it out throughout the game to battle for that, pretty much. Now the way you get bar is if you rush in, you poke, you attack, you do a combo, you know, you get bar for that, for the guard system. Now that's the only mechanic I know for as far as going in. I mean, there's not really anything else other than you can charge it normally, which is just by holding S, which will gain, but I mean, nobody's really gonna let you do that for more than 3 seconds, you know? Another way to get it is by playing defensively as well. You have to play really good though. Now, as far as defending goes, it's not just like you can just block. You have to use the push block mechanic in the game, which is holding D. The way that works is while you're blocking, it's just like a push block, you know? It's not like super push block like in Marvel where you get pushed halfway across the screen. No, it's just slightly pushed back. You get a little bit of frame advantage, so I mean, it's really good. Now, after those 17 seconds are gone, whoever, you know, has the most bar will get rewarded with Vorpal. Now, the way you use Vorpal is pretty much like, imagine Vorpal is X Factor, but without the whole fucking, you're incredibly fast and stupid, you know. Vorpal pretty much gives you a 10% attack boost, and you get meter for the amount of bar that you actually work for, you know? So, with that being said, there's 2 ways you can use it. You can just, well, 3 ways. The first one is you could just double tap D, or S, whatever, and you get your meter, and yeah, whatever, you know, and your 10% attack boost. But the other 2 ways are chain shift, and the way you use chain shift is, like, for example, if you're doing a combo and you can extend it, but you really can't because, I mean, well, it's basically an extender. That's how it works. Like, you would just extend it as far as, I don't really know who benefits from extending their combos. I'm not really sure. I haven't really seen it too much, but I know I don't benefit from that, so I'm not really tripping. But yeah, I mean, hey, somebody else could use it. Maybe somebody else has a better use of it. But yeah, that's pretty much all you can use it for, extending. Or you could use it in the sense as to bait opponents. So pretty much, say for example, you whiff an unsafe move, right? And your opponent's like, oh, bet I'm at a punish, you know. You just double tap it, use the Vorpal, hey, I'm safe. And then you can punish them for it, you know? Not too bad, right? Including all of this that I just told you just from the guard system, while you're battling, it's so hard to just implement that. It's really tricky, you know? With everything going on and the fact that it's anime, it's like, holy shit, what is full screen beam? Like, Jesus, you know? That's what I really enjoy about this game, you know? It's something new, and I'm really loving that, you know? The only thing I hate is the character matchups. Oh my god, so bad. But that's another conversation, you know? The next thing I should mention is, one thing that actually did kind of intrigue me a little bit was the fact that there are no cross-ups in this game. It's kind of weird. Like, pretty much, say for example, if you're in Bloxton and like they're in front of you or something like that, it's like you could hold forward and it won't cross you up. You'll still technically be blocking. It's kind of weird. Like I need to look this up because I really don't know how it works. Like there's been times where I feel like I've been crossed up, but apparently there's no quote-unquote cross up, so I don't really know how that works. But you can basically just hold left or right. It just doesn't really matter. The whole game is just highs and lows. If you blocked high, you got hit, or if you block low, you know, whatever. One thing I should mention that I didn't mention about the push blocking mechanic is you can only push block low or high, right? So say you're push blocking low, right? I'm doing like low, 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 and you push block it. Okay, cool. But if I did an overhead and you push block low, your guard is gonna get broken, and you can't use the guard mechanic for I don't know how long it is. Maybe I think it's about the same time as like the regular timer, maybe 17 seconds. I'm not sure. But yeah, you can't use it. And you can't use assault. That's one thing I forgot to mention too. Assault is pretty much when you hold forward and D, you pretty much get like it's pretty much imagined like an air dash or a hop, right? So it allows you to move, but you can't move once your guard is broken, or once your guard is broken, you know? You're not allowed to use assault. Assault is used as far as like getting in, you know, hopping. It's pretty much like an instant overhead, if you will, you know? And that really helps a lot in this game, especially, you know, just if you have a character that needs to get in my face, like, I mean, why wouldn't you, you know? Like, my character is meant to keep you out, poke you all day, you know? So you really need the assault. And if it gets broken, you're pretty much fucked for like those 17 seconds, you know? You can't push block, you can't assault, so I mean, hey, hold that shit. So yeah, back to the main point though, with the high lows. Yeah, so if you push blocked wrong and you got hit low, if you push blocked high, you know, and I hit you low or whatever, or vice versa, yeah, you won't be able to use the push block system, and you won't be able to build meter, none of that. So I mean, it's just a lot to take into, especially when you're playing this game, you know. And I guess that's why they excluded the cross-ups, because that would just be a whole lot of shenanigans going on, you know. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I still enjoy it though. That's what makes it a lot of fun. The one last thing I should mention are the DPs and how they work in this game. The DPs are like, it's so weird. Okay, what do you guys think a DP is? It's normally meant for get off me or an anti-air, right? That's how I use DPs. Get the hell off me, sure, you know. So in this game, there's certain moves that are anti-airs or DPs that are unblockable. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's stupid, right? No, you can block in the air. Not like most. I mean, like, I know in Street Fighter you can't block in the air. It's not possible. In this game, you can actually block in the air, but there's certain moves that get around that are anti-airs but are unblockables. So it's like, what? Basically, say I jump in on you, right? You do DP. It's 100%. It's not safe, but like you could bait it. But if I do it at the wrong, if I time it wrong or space it wrong, that DP is free. Like, sure, I get hit, you know. And that's what makes it really interesting, you know. It's like, okay, if you have a DP, like, you can block it on the ground, you just can't block it in the air, you know. That's one thing I should mention that was really interesting. So it's pretty much, if you don't have a DP in this game, it's gonna be you're gonna have a tough time. I'm not gonna lie, you're gonna have a really tough time. Especially the fact that I don't have a DP, my character. I struggle once I get rushed in. Like, that's the whole reason why I have these full screen normals that can like hit you in your mouth. Like, once you get in, it's like, holy shit, what do I do? What do I do? You know, I just have to sit there, block, and then just wait for my opening, you know, to get away. And I guess that's why it's like that. You can't just rush in every character like that, which I think is pretty silly, because there's 3 characters in the game that are really, really easy, but they have like DPs, and it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, yeah, just the whole, I think that whole DP thing just made me laugh when I found out that it was unblockables, and I was just like, wow, this is too much to handle. So, but yeah, I'm back on the grind with Under Night. I think like ranked, I'm doing so bad because when I first started, I just hopped into it, and like fucking, I'm fighting all these like low-key learning player still, but I'm still fighting some pretty decent players. So I'm just still trying to freaking just learn character knowledge right now. Just what's safe, what isn't. My biggest problem right now is fucking this one cheap bastard named Gordo, and I'll talk about him in the next video. You'll see it. It's you thought what if you thought my character was cheap just from like saying things? Hell no, man. There is so much more nonsense to this game that you wouldn't even know. But yeah, other than that, I think the comment I should leave right now is if you played this game, or if you have this game already, who are you maining and why? I main Yuzuriha, obviously. I told you. I was like, she looks like Virgil. I want to be an asshole. Hell yeah, full screen normals. Let's go, you know? Yeah, so what character did you pick? You know? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, you know, like, favorite, subscribe, whatever, you know the deal. And other than that, guys, I will see you for the next episode next time. And until then, peace.
よろしくだ。